a chance, I'm gonna satisfy your needs. I don't got no problem getting on my knees. I don't got no problem, I'm your freak. I don't got no problem getting on my knees. I don't got no problem, I'm your freak. Me up all day, talking about how she gonna swipe me. She said she's just swallowing my baby. She's not doing me inside my shape. She love going up and down. She keep making that sound. Making it, swallow it, gobble it.
Can I put my balls in your jaws? Your jaws, balls in your jaws. Can I? Can I put my balls in your jaws? Your jaws, balls in your jaws. Can I?
Girl, now you in my room. You're not gonna make me come too soon. Cause I'm gonna make you take your time. Yeah, you keep going up and down, making that sound. Keep going up and down, keep making that sound. That game so vicious. When she come up, she look me in my face, delicious. She said she in love, doing no things so lovely. I feel so free, relaxed. She keep me coming back to back. Don't get it twisted, I bring her. Don't get it twisted, I bring her.
Put my balls in your jaws. Your jaws, balls in your jaws. You can I? Can I put my balls in your jaws? Your jaws, balls in your jaws. Can I? Incredible baby, perfect game, incredible baby. She popped off at the night. She popped off at the night. She popped off at the night. When I put my balls in your jaws, yeah, balls in your jaws. Can I? Can I put my balls in your jaws? Yeah, balls in your jaws. Can I? Get freaky with you, baby. Can I put my balls in your jaws? Can I put my balls in your jaws? Yeah, balls in your jaws. Can I? Just you. Can I? Have a session. Can I put my balls in your jaws? Your jaws, balls in your jaws. Can I?
Okay, I just need to get a few things finished before I start. But for now, let me play the other version, the other remix of the same song, but funnier.
Disrespect for the music. Midwest, brothers are private dancers. Screw baby. My private detour. Let's go. Girl, you got a long tongue. You can't go wrong. When you see me, you say I turn you on. always say, if I get a chance, I'm gonna satisfy your needs. I don't got no problem getting on my knees. I don't got no problem, I'm your freak. I don't got no problem getting on my knees. I don't got no problem, I'm your freak. Me up all day, talking about how she gonna swipe me. She said she just loves swallowing my baby. She started doing me inside my face. She love going up and down. She keep making that sound. Licking it, swallowing, gobbling. Can I put my balls in your jaw? Balls in your jaw. Can I put my balls in your jaw? Balls in your jaw. Can I? Girl, you got a long tongue, it can't go wrong. Girl, now you in my room. You're not gonna make me come too soon. Cause I'm gonna make you take your time. Yeah, you keep going up and down, making that sound. Keep going up and down, making that sound. Head game so vicious. When she come up, she look me in my face, delicious. She said she in love, doing those things so lovely. I feel so relaxed. She keep me coming back to back. Don't get it twisted, I bring her back. Don't get it twisted, I make her put my balls in the jaw. Balls in the jaw.
Okay, so that's, I know that was basically extended. That was more extensive than extended, but it is what it is. Anyway, I promised I was gonna do this stream on Wings, and I know damn well I will not disappoint anyone. As we all know about the whole issue regarding the person that we are talking about. Wings of Motherfrickin' Redemption. Jordy Jorderson. As, you know, a shitty Let's Player who was big in the heydays of Call of Duty. Oh boy. I am totally going to be looking forward to this shit. Because it's been on my mind for a while, and I really would like to know more about this crazy SOB. This fat neckbeard looking motherfucker who blames pretty much everyone else for all of the misfortune in his life. So without further ado, let's get started.
On then, if they join one more time, I'm going back online and I'm stacking a team up.
So folks, get your bowl of chili ready because this is gonna be one hell of a show.
Like, dude knew I was here.
Ooh! Honestly, I don't really play that much Call of Duty. It's not usually my thing. I'm more into the superhero-based video games myself. So I'm not usually into that type of shit.
Come the fuck on, man!
Then again, someone like Wings would probably suck at the simplest games, such as Animal Crossing. Oof.
Fucking A, dude. They keep going back to my fucking spot. They're just sitting on my spot over there near the docks. There's like 3 of them. There's 3. You got 3 dudes on your team right there in a clan. Quit sniping. Get some skill.
Quit sniping. Get some skill.
Quit sniping. Get some skill. Come the fuck.
I could say the same about Jordy here, but of course, who am I kidding?
Fuck on, man. Real talk.
Real talk, man. Real talk.
Dude, shut the fuck up, dude. You're a little kid.
Oof. Never mind.
God damn it, dude.
You do know that you can get a lot you can get a lot done if you just did a tutorial. If you just played the tutorial before playing the actual game. That way you don't have to have any sense of frustration with the mechanics of the gameplay. That's my frustration right there, folks.
Webby, fucking leave, dude.
Dude, Call of Duty, it's really competitive. I mean, dude, if he's getting mad over something as, well, competitive as Call of Duty, then he should, I don't know, quit. Try something simple like playing fucking Minecraft or Roblox or even fucking Animal Crossing. Oh, who am I kidding? This is Wings of fucking Redemption. Nothing is simple with this guy. And yes, he broke his controller. I broke my controller. That's the face. Yeah, that face is a face of disappointment.
All right, guys. If they join session again, I'm just gonna have to fucking stop playing until they leave. Like, all they're doing is hurting my livelihood.
What?
If somebody could please like get me their information, like maybe like I forgot what that shit's called, but like if somebody could give me like their information, like their name, their address, the number.
Yeah, Wings. I agree with that comment. He is basically the epitome of rock bottom. I mean, this guy had a large following, but since then, it all went downhill from here. I mean, his marriage is crumbling. He lost his Twitch partnership. And, well.
How I can get in contact with these guys, I would really like to know, because, like, I'm seriously considering suing them. Because at this point, they're going to follow me around when I stream, and they're affecting my business at this point. Honestly, they're affecting my ability to make money. Appear offline doesn't work. I'm fucking offline. No, they're joining through recent players. Look here! Look, listen!
Listen!
Appearing offline does not fucking stop it. So
yeah, that's right, Wings. Scream into your blue Yeti. That'll get their attention.
Stop giving fucking advice you know nothing about. I'm banning anybody trying to give me advice.
Yeah, that I'm pretty sure.
Be doing this. I gotta play. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that'll fix everything. Banning anyone who gives you advice. I can see why he sucks. I can see why people don't want to help him anymore. This sense of egotism, this narcissistic mindset is one of the many reasons why he's hated in online communities.
Honestly, I don't care. I hate everything to do with life.
Yeah, same here.
Me right now, shooting at me.
Ouch.
I just wanted to have a good fucking stream, dude. That's all I wanted.
I see that he's wearing a headset, and yet he still has a blue Yeti. I mean, what's up with that? What is up with that?
To do.
I used to do that. I used to have a headset and a mic. And then I decided to, you know what? I'll just use a regular mic headphones. A headset with a built-in mic. It's either that or just regular headphones along with regular headphones. And then a mic. I still use headphones with a mic, but that's only for gameplay shit, which I usually don't do gaming streams yet, because I'm thinking about getting a better capture card. Still don't even know how that works.
Can you please stop, dude? Honestly, can you stop, Kudzo? Like, why are you doing this to me? Real talk, why?
Real talk, why? He basically broke his mic. And now it's going to be having a fit. That control did nothing to you, Wings. That controller was innocent. Fuck! He got upset over Call of Duty. Over losing in Call of Duty. Dude, that shit would fly if you were a child. But this is a grown man. A fucking grown man. And he's acting like this. Does that? Honestly, who does that shit? Also, for those who are just about to come in, please like the stream. Show everyone you care. I know it's a slow night. It's Friday, but what are you gonna do?
Alright, guys, I give up.
Is up.
I don't know when I'll stream again. I really need to make this fucking money. I really wanted to get this fucking surgery, man. I've wanted it so fucking bad.
And here comes the waterworks. The fake CNN tears.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man. All I wanted to do was, like, I was fucking lonely. I wanted to just fucking stream and have a good time. Maybe have a good game.
Oh my god. How pathetic can anyone be? I mean, I could just stream playing simple games like Transformers or Avengers. You have to have the right mindset. You have to have the right mindset. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Alright, so, I already saw that one.
I had a bad fight with my wife this morning because she is viciously upset about all the things that's going down, and she wants me to quit, and I don't know how. I'm at a point in my life where, like, I have to choose between my wife and the only thing I know how to do to make money. My morning shit, dude. When you look me up or you see a video from me, it's almost always a troll video, and they're almost always the worst shit you can possibly see. So it automatically... it crafts an opinion that I'm a terrible person. Even if the video painted me out to be this wonderful person, the fact that it has Wings of Redemption in the title means that all the other videos with Wings of Redemption in the title to the left will pop up. I'm so tired of explaining this shit, dude. The fact is, there's a negative expectation out there that I'll never change. The trolling's never going to fucking stop. There's always going to be a new person, and there's always going to be a person with mental issues that comes out there. All I can do is sit back and hope I don't get a mentally unstable person that wants to come to my house and fucking shoot me. Because eventually there's going to be a person out there that thinks I'm actually a pedophile, that I actually beat my wife, and that I actually harm my dogs, and they will come to my house and try to do something to me. I don't want to talk about trolling, period. I can't stop streaming. You think stop streaming stops this? Do you think this stops? I could quit streaming this very fucking second. There's still million view documentaries saying I'm the fucking worst person on earth.
You're not the only one. He's not the only one who's the worst person on earth. There are plenty other people like him. And they still get to be on YouTube. They still get to be on the internet. And it's not fucking fair.
The same people that send hookers and fuck with people on TikTok to try to get me arrested.
And as we all know, a lot of children access this app. I'm going to show y'all a few comments a pedophile left me, and I'm going to leave his account for you guys as well. What that say? Ha ha ha, you mad? Coming for that kid, coming for that kid. I don't play about my children. This is his profile. So if you guys can, please go report him. Go blow his stuff up. This man is kidnapping children.
They start
What? Oh my god. Why are people fucking with him? Because it's funny? Oh yeah, that's right. It's funny, but that's his only means of income. Some people do take it too far. They take it a lot farther than that. I mean,
all in my fucking job that I get, whatever job I can get with a 14-year work gap. I'm stuck here. This is my life. There is no getting out for me. What am I talking about? Gregory Green, do me a favor, pimp. Go to youtube.com. Put in Wings of Redemption. Find my channel.
I'm not finding his channel worth a damn. I'm just looking at the compilations because they're funny as hell. And they're even more entertaining to watch than Wings' own shit. I am not giving that asshole the benefit of the doubt. I am not giving that asshole the time of day. That's why compilations exist. Because they're funnier to look at.
Here's the issue. There's my actual channel because I'm streaming right now and live streams get pushed up. There's the Down the Rabbit Hole video. Wings loses 9 out of the last 10 games. Kelly stops by. Wings of Redemption loses his Twitch partnership. PK reflects on Wings of Redemption versus Syndicate. Wings of Redemption gets stream snipes and losing it. Terrible. Wings of Redemption being a terrible person. Has a picture of me holding a fucking Mein Kampf. Here's a picture of me if I was murdered with George Floyd.
Oh,
We can get the FBI involved. Beardless compilation. Boogie being a terrible person for 7 minutes.
Wait, whoa.
Please go to Wings of Redemption because they think he's a pedophile. Let's see how far down till you actually see one of my fucking videos. I don't get paid because the trolls don't pay me. The trolls charge back. I guess that's wrong. Let's start from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 49, 50. 50 fucking videos before you actually find my first actual video. Wings of Redemption is my genuine YouTube. Jordy Jordan is an alt. These are just loaded with the same shit. If you're an employer, you see this. You see a person that isn't worth the hassle. Trolls don't keep me relevant. And let's say I started a job in the medical field next week, right?
Good.
Let's say that happened.
Then that would be the biggest. Then that would be the saddest end of an era. At least he's not talking about Chris Chan. Oh wait, no, he did try to defend Chris Chan. And yes, Jordy, he is kind of has similar traits as Chris. The delusions, the fact that he sucks at gameplay. Even though Chris had never played Call of Duty, he's more of an Animal Crossing type person. But he usually plays on his phone, and he's more focused on Sonichu or making Sonichu a reality in this reality. Now Chris is behind bars where he is calling himself the second coming of Jesus Christ. And honestly, that's kind of a dangerous thing. It's delusion. But I still think it's an insanity plea. But that's just me.
You don't think all these people that literally depend on me to make content because that's how they make their money.
There are plenty of other losers like Wings that are more, I guess you could say, milkable? They're ripe for some lactate. Wings ain't the only one who is the cash cow. There are other sad, pathetic losers out there.
Isn't going to like spin up a web of like fucking Discord to figure out where I work at and call them over and fucking over and over and over again. And you're thinking people all look at this as jokes. They don't. That's what EDP 445 looks like. EDP 445, a dude that legit got caught doing pedophilic acts, has less pedophile videos than I do, who has never done anything like that. What have I done? What have I done?
You talked about how the age of consent should be lowered. You talked about the age of consent being changed.
I flirted with a couple 17-year-old girls in a fucking rainbow lobby because they were being flirtatious.
Yeah, that is a major red flag about that. That is a major red flag. And you really shouldn't have done that. Because, again, people have opinions. And some opinions might, I guess you could say, might be dangerous. People see you differently. It's gonna lead to a lot of crazy fucked up shit. But then again, this is Wings, so fuck him. Fuck this guy. He is. Fuck him.
Right? Both girls, by the way, are legal consenting age in the United States of America. Both of them.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's creepy. It doesn't fucking matter if they were legal, if they are of the age of consent. It's creepy to do that. It's creepy. I mean, a middle-aged man talking with a group of underage girls? That's a major red flag there, dude. And honestly, what's the point of trying to reason with this fuckhead? He has done more damage to his reputation than ever.
I made a point that the new generation of females are whores. And that you have to be naive to think that young girls aren't already having sex. I did say the age of consent should be 12. You know why I said that? Because growing up in high school, I knew girls that were like 12, 13, 14, fucking on the regular.
What high school did you go to? What high school did you go to, you idiot?
It has nothing to do with me being a pedophile. I don't give a fuck anymore. I honestly don't. They take everything I say out of context. I didn't speak to 16-year-old girls.
That's why you need to think before you say shit. Odds are, put very little thought in what you upload. I could say the same about any other lolcow on here. Even myself, but who am I to judge?
Shay was a week away from being 18, and Assault Queen just turned 17. And it doesn't matter. The age of consent in the United States of America is 16. So it wouldn't even be considered pedophile in the court of law, even if I did
creepy.
anything close to pedophilia. I don't give a fuck on digging holes.
It's still creepy that you're saying, that you're describing these girls in that way. It's still creepy. Ugh. Ah. But then again, this guy is not the sharpest tool in the shed. A fucking moron. And a really shitty Let's Player. So what's the point in arguing with this idiot?
at this point. I don't care.
Yeah, what the hell? I'm just gonna continue on.
The vast majority of America, age of consent is 16. And I live in South Carolina, so I know it's 16. Age of consent in the United Kingdom is 16. Some places it's lower. Why did I talk to them? First off, my name's not fucking Wingo, Black Eddie. You say that again, you're getting banned. I was vibing with the room. It was all playful. And that's it. The vast majority of the shit was happening was them talking to each other. But just acknowledge that you know it's wrong. Motherfucker, do you think that is going to make everything obey? If I could go back and do it again, would I do it? You're right, I wouldn't do it again, right? But like every other motherfucking person in that situation, they would have played along too. Is it wrong? Yes, it was wrong. Do I regret doing it? Yes, I regret doing it. But the fact is, I can't take it back, and I don't think I should be fucking have my name dragged through the mud calling me a pedophile because of it. Wasn't there recently images of me asking pictures of young girls? No! No, there's not. This motherfucker is looking at that TikTok shit, which I don't have a TikTok. And they're just believing the shit. Just imagine if every day of your fucking life, you had people call you a pedophile, a wife beater, an animal abuser, and not even keeping it there. Your name's dragged through the fucking mud. They go,
Dude, your name has already been dragged. This guy's name has already been dragged through the mud long before he got with Kelly. Long before the whole age of consent bullshit. I mean, back then, it was just him crying about losing in Call of Duty. And, damn. And that's where all the trolling started. But the thing is, the trolls are basically some of his only contributors to, they're basically the ones, the trolls were basically the ones paying his bills. And he is upset about that.
a step further and have cops come out to your fucking house. Just imagine you had armed cops break into your house with assault rifles. Just imagine you have cops coming here telling you you're a fucking liar to your face because they got video of you talking when you know in your heart that video is just a fucking clip that trolls made. Just imagine you have people.
Oh wait, whoa! Are you talking? Is he talking about that Office Depot video? Is he talking about that one? That one was funny. I laughed my ass off just watching that. Oh my god. The fact that they used one of Kyle's clips from not PKR, FAT boot camp thing, whatever it's called. I'm gonna be looking at that soon.
Showing up to your house and leaving shit, actual shit on your damn doorway. Just imagine that every time you try to do something positive in your motherfucking life, what ends up happening is it gets thrown in your fucking face. Just imagine that half the money you get donated gets fucking charged back. I lost half my fucking income this year. Half my fucking income. And people say I deserve every bit of it and more. For what? Getting mad at people in Call of Duty? Telling people that they shouldn't run a certain character? YouTube doesn't let you charge back. But the fact is, back on when I was on Twitch, I had a ton of chargebacks. The failed surgery, that's why it's happening. Motherfucker, they were doing this before I even decided to get a surgery. I'm not joining the troll Discord. I love you too, Bloodfart.
And then he joins the troll Discord.
There's people out there who don't think that PK should pay me 10 grand. PK Hay has made so much fucking money off me. It's ridiculous.
Dude, they have every right to make a lot of money off your ass. I mean, the fact that you would respond to all of the fact that you keep responding to every video they made, or the fact that you keep responding to the trolls instead of taking care of business and bettering yourself, goes to show that, yeah, you're better off being a lost cause. It's kind of sad, really. I mean, you could have had the income. You could have had the income that you desperately wanted. You could have had the surgery. You could have had a better life. You could have done something better with yourself. But instead, you're more focused on the drama. You're more focused on wallowing in self-pity. Beating yourself up over trivial shit. I mean, that PKA thing, the PKA survival trip, you could have made a difference in your life. You could have done a lot more if you went on that trip. But instead, you make excuse after excuse after excuse to why you don't want to do anything. It's obvious. You're selfish. You're a selfish, lazy, greedy, spoiled brat who refuses to take any responsibility for himself. Honestly, if it wasn't for that alone, I could have felt sorry for you, but you're a piece of shit, Wings of Redemption. This guy is a piece of shit. And damn it, I'm doing it again. I'm taking it seriously. I'm acting like I'm talking to Wings. But I digress.
Just so much fucking money. I bet you
Hey,
for
Chrissy.
a fact, with all of them combined, they've made at least $750,000 off of something I pulled for the vast majority of the train. It's just another situation where
I'm just getting bored listening to him cry. So we're going to be looking at one of my favorite stories. Oh, the poop story. Hold on, let me look at that shit. The poop story. Not that poop story. The other poop story. Yeah. The infamous Wings of Redemption poop story. Oh my god. Does anybody... The one where he's on PKA. R.I.P. Grandma. Oh, FTP boot camp story. Is it this one?
Look here. Look, listen.
When I put him on the FPS Kyle diet, which is a lot of salads and grilled chicken, basically, he didn't shit for a week. He didn't shit for so long. I called the only person who I truly know is a bit of a fitness expert, Joe Lozon, who's a UFC fighter, a man who...
So one of the worst feelings I've ever had in my life. I mean, the only other feeling that I could even contemplate with that would be the time I was constipated and the turd went sideways on me.
This is the one I was looking for. I'm sorry. This was the one. The poop story. Sorry. Don't worry. We'll be looking at the PKA thing.
Like,
That doesn't even make sense.
let me tell the story. I had a really bad bout of constipation, and this was when I was on my diet in early 2011. I started doing Slim Fast to replace my lunches. One thing I didn't learn about Slim Fast is it dehydrates you really, really badly. Like, you have to drink a lot of water when you're on Slim Fast when you're replacing it as meals, and I didn't do that. So I got dehydrated really bad. I'm talking about 3 or 4 turds deep. Like, it just hurt to walk. So I feared pooping for about a week. So what I did is I ended up going to get a saline enema. And
Celine Emma. Celine enema. Oh my god, the Celine enema. Oh my god. 3 or 4 turds deep. Dude.
I had my grandma give me a saline enema.
Slim Fast kind of tastes like chocolate. Slim Fast tastes like Cocoa Krispies, liquid Cocoa Krispies,
And it softened it up enough to pass, but it only got a little bit. So, like, it softened like the first 3/4 of a turd. I get on the toilet, and a saline animal like stimulates the muscles to actually make it come out. So I do it. It goes, and then that little piece, probably about this big, hits it and turns like that, and it spreads my butthole wide open. I fall off the toilet.
Oh my God. He says, and you wonder why people keep making fun of him. Because he says this shit without provocation. Anyway, I'm gonna click out of this shit because I don't want to cry. I don't want to get bored just listening to him complain.
Toilet, and I hit my head onto the wall, and I call out for my grandma. I'm like, you might have to take me to the hospital. But what we ended up doing is she ended up sticking her finger up my butt and mashing the turd up.
Now I know how to ask a question. God damn it!
Oh my God!
That was awesome.
Look at Woody's face. He's like,
that was awesome.
Your grandmother mushed the turd up by putting her finger in your butt?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God. That was something. Yeah. Poor grandma. God rest her soul. Poor grandma. She was a real trooper from what I hear. Her grandma was a real his grandma was a real trooper.
So are
Wings got fingered by gangster grandma.
Rest in peace, gangster grandma. I mean, she was the real MVP in all this shit.
Like this?
God, I miss. So, yeah, those were happy times when he made people laugh. I mean, with his outrageous stories, they were funny as hell back in the day. Look here, and now it's just a sad shell of his former self. Rags to rags. It's basically a story of rags to rags. I mean, honestly, how sad do you have to be to actually go from being a featured guest on a popular Twitch show to being, well, despondent, reclusive, and blaming almost every little minute issue on everyone else? Makes you wonder how anyone could truly live.
No, I was on the floor. I just hit my head on the wall.
This is my clock. That was great. Wait. It's like it's time.
Did she put his? Gangster grandma shoved her finger up his ass and mushed a turd like it's mashed potatoes or something like that. The fuck? Did I just start speaking in the Wings accent? Holy fuck, that is bizarre. Man, fuck it.
What did he say?
I just hit my head on the floor because I came off the toilet because it felt like somebody had like stuck their fist up my ass, and like it was just a shooting pain, and I was like on the floor, my hands and knees
on the floor.
I'm pretty sure he kind of liked it. I'm pretty sure he liked it when Grandma shoved her hand up his ass, up the crack of his ass, in his butthole. I'm pretty sure he liked that shit.
Oh no, hands in. All right, wait. We get this.
Did she put on a glove?
She did have. My grandma was a house nurse for the longest time.
Oh,
Okay,
thank God. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Damn. I thought she'd have to wash her hands forever until her eventual demise.
Had gloves.
She had
You
gloves.
were like
yeah.
this.
Head down on the floor like you're in pain, like forehead on the floor. Yeah, like that.
Oh. Now do the scorpion.
Oh my God, these were simpler times. These were simpler times before the dark days. This is basically the calm before the storm.
What do you do the scorpion?
All right.
All right.
The most painfully emotional experience of your life?
Most painful emotional experience.
Yeah, we got the physical one out of the way when your grandma fingered you that time. So. For me, that would
have been painful. And now let's talk about the poop stories.
The other closet. What's that?
We call him PK.
We need to go at least 2 more minutes. Tell a story, Wings. We got to break 4 hours. Make it happen.
Well, one time, especially when I went to pick Black Ops 1 up.
Poop stories!
You ever had to take a shit while you're driving?
I mean, come on. These poop stories, I mean, these were basically some of the highlights of the PKA podcast. Painkiller already, 132.
Driving.
Mm-hmm.
You ever had to take one of those shits that there was no waiting for?
Oh.
Okay.
I went to pick up Black Ops 1 about 2 years ago, and I started to feel it on the way there. So I got about halfway there. GameStop's somewhere like 8 or 9 miles from me. So it's not the longest trip you're ever going to, undergo.
But
So
they don't
I'm
have a
all right,
public
I'll
bathroom.
get there, and then I get there, and I'm thinking, GameStop doesn't have a public bathroom.
Oh,
So I'm starting to think of the Call of Duty line. So I get to there, and the line's like 200 or 300 people. And I'm like, I'm not picking this game up tonight. So I'm driving by Walmart, which happens to be right there near the GameStop, and I'm contemplating going in to Walmart to take a shit. And I don't like using Walmart bathrooms, mainly because I know of the Walmart work ethic. Do as little as possible, as often as possible. So bathroom cleaning might not be the highest on their list to get done on their midnight shift. So I'm like, I can make it home. That was probably the longest car ride I've ever had in my goddamn life.
Hold on, let me play some music. Usually I like having my streams with a little bit of light listening. Since Halloween is done, I'm going to be playing a little bit of some good stream music. Fuck it, I'm just going to play some metal. Fuck it, I'm just going to play a little bit of metal.
I actually stopped 3 times on the middle of 378, which is it's a U.S. 378, so it's a major 4-lane highway, contemplating taking a shit on the side of the road. I was in major pain. I was having, having contractions. I was ready to pass the bait.
Oh, no.
Oh, and then you made it home and splashed
I did
down.
Make it home, and I ended up shitting my pants.
Damn! You could just put on a diaper. But I don't think they make... I don't know if they make diapers his size.
Wait, that's not making it home.
I shit my pants in the bathroom trying to pull them down.
You made it so far. You were
You were
Walmart.
seconds away. You just lack sphincter
For
discipline.
some reason, when I hit the house, all the willpower and the breathing patterns, all that went.
So you were doing the whole shh.
Yeah, I was like I was having a contraction. I was like rolling the window of the truck down. I'm like,
I've had that problem. Not really.
I'm like, as soon as I got in the house, my butt could feel that the toilet was near. Like it just starts to let its guard down, and my muscles start to unclench, and it's like, ended up getting like half in my pants, half in the toilet.
Damn!
That was Painkiller already, episode 132.
And now... And here is something I've always wanted to look in. It's the one where, Mr. Mediker was on one of their programs, and... Oh, hey! What is up, Widow's son? It's good to see you here.
Happened.
So Jim, but
And this was when Mr. Mediker did his video on Wings. This was around that time. Probably before he started making the video.
before the show, I know you've been speaking to Chiz a lot on and off throughout the week or so, and you've expressed some interest about our resident peculiar individual, Wings of Redemption. You're interested in perhaps doing some sort of series about him, or at least learning more about him. So if you have any questions.
Well, yeah, this is a fantastic opportunity for me. I don't know what it is. I'd never heard of him before. But for some reason, it was in my recommended video feed, and so I was like, well, I wonder what this is. It was a compilation video. There are a lot of compilation videos I've come to find out.
I love those compilation
I'm
videos.
watching this video, and I was like, well, how bad could it be? Boy, was I in for a treat. I've never seen a man more miserable with his position in life than Wings of Redemption. It was every video I watched, and I watched maybe 50 of them. Just awestruck, just awestruck by it. Who says repeatedly the traits that I noticed? Maybe it's a gimmick. I don't think it is. Is I hate my life. I fucking hate video games. I hate Call of Duty. I hate Rainbow Six. I need my subs. If I don't get 2 subs this hour, there's going to be hell. You get 3 minutes of commercials. Just watching this go on and on and on. And the weird thing is I can draw 2 comparisons, right? The first is, I think most people would go to, would be DSP.
Dark Side Phil.
I don't think DSP is this bad.
Oh, no. DSP is tame compared to Wings, from what I hear. Then again, DSP is still a piece of shit. And a very shitty gamer.
What I've been thinking. The other comparison is somebody I knew. Was a really early on kind of big video game YouTuber, Armic21. Armic21 had a large audience, kind of started to fall on hard times, got really angry, did a lot of drunk streams and stuff like that, hated what he was doing. But there is, he's kind of the story of the light at the end of the tunnel. He took a step back. He said, you know what, this is ridiculous. Got a job, got a really nice job, met a girl, fell in love, got married to her, bought a house, and now he's doing his own thing. He's got a very happy life.
Good for him.
And so I look at somebody like Wings who's like, I hate my...
And there's also Only Use Me Blade. I mean, yeah. There are times there are times where he has had his problems. He still has his problems. But, the thing with Wings is that he is completely dependent on the income he receives from the people who watch his content on Twitch or YouTube. That it's become his life. All you gotta do is just take a step back, reassess, and not fuck up. However, Wings is not that type of person.
My life. I hate what I do. I don't want to do it anymore. And I'm thinking, well, why are you doing it? Because I know that people can walk away. Oh, go ahead. I'd love to hear this.
Wings feels like, because of his weight, right? Wings is a guy who probably can't stand up for more than 60, 90 seconds in a row. That most doors are closed to him. That the only avenue available is streaming games and getting the surgery. So that is his window to normalcy.
That kind of sounds like Shani, in a way. That Shani thinks that because of her obesity, that there are no windows open for her. I mean, she could do call centers, and she doesn't even have to get out of bed to do that shit. But the thing is,
oh, the surgery. See, now that's a topic I wanted to touch on, because I get the feeling Wings is the sort of person that's never going to get the surgery.
Oh, you're on my side of this bet.
Never, ever going to get that surgery.
Kyle and I lost this bet. Or we're going to lose
so
it.
Yes. Here's my take on it. Wings, he lives in Conway, South Carolina. That's something that he says loud and proud all the time, so it's not like I doxed him. And he rarely leaves his town, right? That's a very uncommon thing for him. He hardly leaves his house, right?
Can I interject? I would guess that he has left the town of that he lives in 6 times in his lifetime.
I wouldn't bet against that.
He's really that much of a recluse?
Yes. Not necessarily a recluse, because like I suppose he socializes with a very small group of individuals within his circle, and it's not that he doesn't want to go out to a restaurant with a girl or anything like that. He's a homebody who feels very uncomfortable out of his shell of protection, and his mother is very important to him as sort of a safety blanket figure. She needs to be close by. Yes.
Yeah, his family.
Oh, hey, Realize TV, how are you doing?
He's super tight with, and he's, yeah, like Hal says, he has a little circle of real life friends. They come and go and leave the show, but he's just not an explorer. He's the opposite of an explorer. He very much leaves his comfort zone the minute he leaves practically his block.
Well, so, could you call it exploration though? Just going out to the local grocery store? I mean, that's making it sound like some grandiose adventure he's going on. It's like an everyday thing. Every human being has to do.
So just to give like the broad strokes of this gentleman, he was quite big in the days of Call of Duty commentary. I don't know. Are you familiar with Call of Duty commentaries and what a big scene that was at one point? He was one of the first, and I mean like one of the first 25 people on the planet who did it. And at that time, it really didn't matter about the quality of your content as much as it did the quantity of your content, because it was a limited supply of it out there. Today, you go on YouTube and find endless hours and hours of this stuff. But back then, especially if you wanted late-breaking, newest COD content, there were only a handful of guys who were doing it, and he was one of them. And so he became quite big in that sphere. He was making, at the time, he was making much more money than Woody or I. Woody and I we'd count up our money that we had earned at the end of the month and be like, man, maybe I'll earn this much by the end of the year. It's like, holy shit.
$5,000 a year.
Damn. I mean, yeah. I mean, it would have. I mean, like what Kyle said, that kind of money he was making during that time, that could have set him for life. But instead, he pissed it away. And now, here he is crying about how it's everyone's fault that he is like this. It's a shame that with someone with an ego like that, they think that everybody owes them a lot. And I've seen that happen with so many other cows on here. People like ESP, people like Shanny, people like Onion Boy, Christine, Chandler, Mary, you name it. It's is the music distracting? Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's very bad that people will go down this route of garnering some form of sympathy when they had a plan, they had something to fall back on. I mean, for Wings, it was when he was doing commentary on the latest Call of Duty games back then. But as of now, his reputation has been completely tarnished. I mean, the only people that would give Wings the time of day are the people who troll him constantly. And most of their trolling attempts have been, I don't know, going a little too far. I mean, it's funny when they spliced a few clips from the FTP boot camp and that newsreel, that little newsreel, and the video footage of Wings purchasing something for making a purchase at Office Depot. I mean, it's one thing. The FPC boot camp. Yeah, the clips from the FPC boot camp, spliced with a news report about an armed robbery at a gas station, and clips of Wings making a purchase at Office Depot. It's one thing that you can make doing a little light trolling, but it's another thing to create stock accounts and make it look as though he was on TikTok flirting with underage girls. I mean, yeah, but that's basically what happens when you have a reputation like Wings.
Yeah, it was stuff like that. You know, it's like, this is a fun hobby. I basically get my video games for free, sort of thing that we were doing. Wings was making $10,000 a month at this early juncture, and we were blown away by it. You know, and to live in his income area, and to have his history of low income, it was like one of us making $100,000 a month out of nowhere. It was life-changing to him, and like many lottery winners, it really made him a completely different person in a lot of ways. He splurged that money around. He spent it on vehicles and on ladies. He's had several girlfriends that were part of his YouTube channel, and the money all he invested into a restaurant with his mother, and there were many ventures like that. That he got into financing a Call of Duty team for a while, and things sort of petered out after a while when the Call of Duty thing took off, and now there's literally thousands of people doing exactly what he does, but better. Not only are they better at the game, but they're cutting edge with their audio, with their video, with the quality of their videos. There are guys who are spending 4 hours for every minute of content they're putting up. The guys who are like breaking down the weapons in Call of Duty and breaking down all sorts of tips and tricks.
Wings, on the other hand, on a busy day would make 11 videos in a day, right? So you can imagine that these are kind of just spit them out, not as great as the competition.
No, these were pulled from his streams, right? That was my understanding. He do a stream and then...
Yes, he has segued into a Twitch streamer because, as he says, the troll channels, which you watched about 50 of their videos.
I watched quite a bit of, yeah.
Yes, he believes that the troll channels have affected the YouTube algorithm in such a way that his YouTube channel is worthless. Now, that's just a bunch of silliness, because it's not as if anyone is out there searching Wings of Redemption looking for him for Call of Duty content. That's not how it works. You get discovered via those troll channels, if anything, at this point. If he were regularly uploading, then people would...
Aw. Thanks, Carrie. Thanks for sending... Carrie sent $10 on my Cash App. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Segue, someone like you would have ended up on his channel watching some of his content, and if he was putting his best foot forward on his channel, you would say, oh, well, he's not all that bad. Look at him. Here he is with his grandmother sitting there having a nice conversation. Here he is cooking. Here he is going for a walk. He's trying to better himself. But there's none of that content because he's completely given up on YouTube. Only a Twitch streamer now. Now, he's been raising money for, let's call it 6 months now, for the surgery, as he calls it. And it was very vague at the beginning. It was just bariatric surgery. There's a couple of different kinds, but that's neither here nor there. In the United States, they cost about $20,000, roughly speaking. And in Mexico, they cost $6,000 or $7,000, roughly speaking. And he has had enough money to do it in both locations, back to back, for a long time now.
Back to back. He could have a pair. If he had another belly, he could go to the U.S., swing by Mexico, and come home.
Absolutely. He has reached his goal several times now, and people continue to donate and everything. If he had multiple stomachs like a farm animal. I'm ruminating a little bad today. But he keeps putting the surgery off. And his most recent, when we made the bet, Woody and I, about whether he would get the surgery this year or not, I said absolutely he will, because the last update I had gotten from the Wings of Redemption Twitch streams was, got my passport, I've got Dr. Martinez, I've got an appointment, I've got this, I've got that, I've got the money, we're set here. And then the next day he's like, but I went and saw a doctor here in the U.S. and she says, my heart might not be healthy.
I don't know. I'm just, I'll be used to it. Gives me a lot of good shit to look at. I mean, I love the metal music, but I love my metal music, and I'm glad I have this. Thank you so much, Carrie, for donating $10 to my Cash App.
And it's like, of course your heart isn't going to beat.
That's the excuse train. He's going to pull out every... The interesting thing, he's like a weird amalgamation of different characters. In regards to the weight loss, I compare it to maybe like Boogie. Boogie talked for years about wanting to lose weight before he finally kind of went through with it, and he got the surgery and he started trying to do it. Mm-hmm. But there seemed to be at least some motivation there to do it. But with Wings, it seems like I saw some these compilation videos, they touched on it, and one of his excuses early on was, I don't have a passport. I can't go get a passport because my mom needs to take me or something like that. And then it was, how angry would you guys be if I didn't do it because I'm worried about Mexican doctors? Or, how angry would you be if I delayed it because I need to do it here instead? It's like any way out that he can find. And with the algorithm thing, too, and the troll channels, did something happen? I'd almost place it like 3 to 5 weeks back. Because that seems to be...
And you got people like Shanny or people like Chantel or Amber Lynn Reed, who keep making these false promises that they know they're never going to keep. For Shani, she doesn't even care about her health. I mean, she spends most of the time in the bed complaining about how she's got aches and pains all over her body. And people like Ikakato, I mean, he too has that same issue, but instead of actually getting help for that shit, goes on making the situation even worse because of his food addiction. Shani does it the same thing with her drug addiction. Her addiction to opioids and her addiction to killer medication. All that type of thing. I mean, I'd expect this type of behavior from people like Shani. And of course, I expect it from... And the fact that they say that they're going to do... And then people like Amber Lynn and Chantel, I mean, you would think that you would catch on to their bullshit. You would think that someone would catch on. But, of course, with someone like Wings, you know damn well it's gonna be insane. You'd expect something like this.
A lot of the compilations really started taking off then. Did he do something extra ridiculous 3 to 5 weeks back?
Was it you, Kyle?
Oh, come on. Why do I always get the finger pointed at me?
Kyle at one point
I'll be right
asked
back
for compilation videos on
No,
this show.
that's been months ago.
To be fair,
no,
we kind of backwards in a way
months
ask for that every episode.
No, what happened was long ago, 4 months ago or something like that.
Long ago.
I don't know that this is
4
going to be
months.
exactly accurate.
So the 100% truth of the matter is there have long been these compilation channels that put his stuff together for years and years now. And we've always watched them. And at some point I asked for sort of a music accompanied compilation of him raging set to Johnny Cash's Hurt. You know, I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. And it was
It turned
made
out well. Yeah.
It turned out very well. Someone did an excellent job at it. And you know, music videos are the biggest thing on YouTube because they're so rewatchable. They're so catchy. They draw you in, and music speaks to the soul. And when the images accompanying that music match it so well, it just went off. And so from there, a lot of people kind of got into the idea of making these compilations, and that spurred on a couple more channels. But the thing is, he fuels the fire. You know, like if there's no coal to stoke that engine, then it just dies out, right? Like if
Exactly. I mean, if it wasn't for Wings' contribution to these, I guess you could say, communities, the Call of Duty community. I mean, if it wasn't for people who basically are doing this shit for Wings, he'd have nothing.
If he's a normal human being, then there is no content to.
This is why I object to the troll channel thing, right? Like, one thing Wings of Redemption did to me is he lied about some charity that I had done. I did this thing a long time ago called King of the Web. There was $7,000. I won, and I donated 100% of it to charity. And then, and by the way, like in real time, I put the check in an envelope, mailed it on camera. I did it. I got like shirts and thank you letters from them. It was real. Wings of Redemption told this guy Holiday Doc that it wasn't real, that it was all a scam to make money, that I was keeping it. I made a video saying, hey, vote for me on King of the Web. I'll put the money towards this charity to write love on our arms. And
I mean, that sounds like something you and I would do if you think about it. I mean, Woody and Kyle, they have tried their best to help Wings, to help Jordy, but with the way he acts towards people and the way he acts towards the people who tried to be friends with him, it's obvious that you're only going to get so far in life if you continue down this route. And personally, I think the internet is responsible for Wings' downfall. I think the internet, if it wasn't for the internet, we wouldn't even know what the fuck Wings is doing. The fact that he can't even take 1 fucking minute off his computer or off the game that he plays badly shows that, yeah, this is his life. And it's sad that it has to be this way. The fact that Wings has dedicated every waking moment of his existence trying to combat trolls. And honestly, what's the point in fighting when you're only going to get a lot of animosity in the process?
Wings said I made more money off of that video than the $7,000 I would have made from King in the Web. As if I make like $8,000 a video? That's outrageous.
Was that a 15 million view video?
No, it was just all untrue. It was a lie. That's a troll, right? When people talk shit about you and make things up and it gets believed and it tarnishes your name, like what Wings of Redemption does to me is troll video shit. What he's getting is truthful clips of who he is, right?
Yeah.
I think there's years of difference between like trolling and lying and, you know, like there used to be all kinds of videos about me saying I was a pedophile and this and that. None of, like, outrageously false, right? Not true. They're monetizing my children. I used to hear that all the time.
Yeah, that's trolling. And yes, that trolling is cringy as fuck because there are people who are so stupid enough to actually believe that type of shit. And honestly, why do I even bother trying to do that? I mean, that's basically just over the top trolling. At times it can be over the top. For Wings, yeah, the thing is with Wings is that he takes everything seriously. And in some way, and yes, most of these he takes everything seriously. And I guess that can get the best of us in a way, but I love this music. I really do love this music. I mean, it's comforting. It sounds like something you'd listen. I kind of love this music. It sounds like something off an anime.
What happens to Wings is they just literally show him live streaming. Angry at the people he plays with, yelling at other people for his deaths in video games.
Now, let me interject this. Now, in your research, if you decide to do something about this guy, you may find some people who call him out as a racist. That is 100% not true. And whenever that comes up, I defend him on that note. I'm all about giving him the fair shake as far as this stuff goes. Now he's terrible to people, and he makes up terrible things about people, and he does terrible things. But he is not racist. He grew up in a very mixed race environment, and he has nothing.
I wonder if Wings is mixed raced. Makes you wonder.
There's no racism within him. So you'll see.
My primary focus was really, and what drew me into this, what made me watch 50 videos of this guy, aside from my general interest, which was really weird because when I'm watching this, and I was talking to a friend about, well, maybe I'll do a video on this guy. My girlfriend came in the room, and she's like, "Is that Wings of Redemption?" She used to be in a Gears of War clan, and they used to apparently fuck with him and laugh at his videos back in like 2013, 2014. So that was really weird to me, and she's like, "You have to do a video." So I started watching more compilation videos on it. But they really are just strung together video clips of him being him. And the thing that attracts me is it's that he hates that I think is the overall message is he hates his life so goddamn much, but he won't do anything to change it.
He's not brave. the core of Wings of Redemption is this is gonna sound meaner than I'm targeting, but he's actually a coward, right?
That's true. He is.
In his core of cores, it's why he doesn't leave his house. It's why he doesn't make any changes. It's why he doesn't have like the internal just bravery to get anything done with his life. That's who he is in the middle of him.
We should go
and
through
until that changes, he's just gonna sit there getting bigger live streaming video games.
No,
He has been.
I mean, that's true.
No, I'm not playing Overwatch. Dude, I'm already on edge. Alright. Sub-only chat, please. Well, if you don't want sub-only chat, shut these fucking these trolls down telling me to play Overwatch and all these other things, guys. Seriously. How my ass?
I got my rank back a little bit.
How my fucking ass? Like, you guys are being fucking immature. You want to rub what you know causes anxiety in my face. You want to tell me what to play. And every time I've ever played the game, people tell me to play. It fucking fails. Or I don't like it. I know what I like in video games. I've been playing video games for like 27 years. Alright, ban everybody that wants to talk about these troll channels. Put a perma-ban on them at this point.
Put a ban on. You're talking about me? I'm gonna ban you.
Sisters and Webby59, what the fuck are you guys doing? You guys are not controlling the chat right now. It's supposed to be in sub-only mode, and you're supposed to be banning the people talking about troll channels. You're doing neither. Come on, man! We need fucking roamers, guys. Seriously. We're losing elementary shit. We need Jaeger. We need fucking Ella. We need people to go out there and get... I'll roam. I'll roam. This is why I don't sit anchor anymore.
Screonk.
Nobody was in CEO office. The one guy roaming is the guy that... What level is Mr. Phillip? 73. Phillip should be picking...
I went to go roam, but Finka killed me front door.
Phillip should be picking Rook every defense round and just sitting in the objective. What he's doing is breaking the law. Because it ruins my fucking life. That's why. It ruins my sex life. It ruins my future career. It ruins everything. People that go to see me now look at me as a joke on the internet. Why? Because I got mad a few times. Alright, fuck this. Sub-only mode, please. It's gonna be a shit show. I might as well quit right now. I don't give a fuck if they win. Seriously, I just want it to fucking stop. I just want it to stop. I want it so I can have people that can talk to me on PSN again. I want it so I can actually play games online and actually have fun. I want it so I don't have to, like, question every fucking person's motive that ever talks to me. You guys don't understand. Like, you've never had this kind of shit fuck with you for over a year. Never had it. My day's already fucking shit, dude. I'd rather have a real job, almost famous.
Honestly, I don't know how to use Cash App. PayPal is much easier for me. For some weird reason. That's why...
Then have to deal with the shit I deal with. At least if I went to a real job, I could do my fucking 8 and skate, and my life is normal after that. Them motherfuckers act like, you know, like working a real job is drastically different. Yeah, it sucked a lot of the times, and there's times you had to go and you didn't want to go. But there's times I stream where I don't want to stream. Granted, it's not physically taxing, but it's very mentally taxing. It's much more mentally taxing. My health is starting to fail. I don't have the money to deal with my health problems. I'm a continual failure on losing weight. And my YouTube channel went from 8 million views a month to 200,000 views a month. I live off the charity of others. I haven't seen my penis in probably 8 years.
That sounds like me.
I'm bigger now than I've ever been. I have trouble sleeping. I don't take care of myself the way I should. Sugar controls my life 110%. I probably have untreated diabetes. And I basically have to play games for a living that I fucking hate.
And whose fault is that? Clearly not us. Clearly not the trolls' fault. And that's one of the things I know about. I see with someone like Wings of Redemption is that he complains about how bad his life is. And there are things could have done to alter the flow of, to alter his choices, his life choices. But instead of actually doing something worthwhile, instead of actually doing something to better his situation, the one thing that Wings likes to do is play the victim.
I got a headache. I'm hot. My sugar's low. Somebody drank all my Pepsis. I gotta drink diet fucking Pepsi. And I don't want to play Call of Duty, and my feet hurt. And all my fingers are sore. I'm not trying to fucking lose weight. Who says I'm trying to lose weight? It's lame because like all my streams turn into the same questions. How's the surgery? People tell me they want me to be team killed. People asking about the same topics over and over and over again.
I just got a message from a kid saying if I team kill him,
Don't tell me. Don't tell.
I'll be right back.
It happens every game. It's gonna happen to everybody in the party.
Why does that? Who is doing that?
I'm streaming. Don't tell me that somebody's trying to team kill me and they want to pay you money. It happens every game.
That's the thing. I don't really have a bank account. I don't really have that much of a bank account. Well, I used to have a bank account, but not anymore. That the bank that I usually put money on my card, yeah, kind of disappeared. I don't have a bank account. At least, if I did, most of the money usually comes from, like, Capital One. And, it's, and I can't link Capital One to, I can't link a credit card to Cash App.
This is cyberbullying at this point. If nothing else, I can get my lawyer to send YouTube a takedown request. So
I'm thinking about getting. I should get a Cash App card.
Like that, YouTube will take his channel down because like what he's doing is stealing. This isn't protected by anything. Like if I make a video, all their channels will pop up because every video they put in, they put my name on their videos. It seems like everybody's just leaving when I play The Witcher. It looks like it's been another day where we just lost subscribers while streaming instead of actually gaining them. Why is nobody subscribing this month? I'm gonna put the word Fortnite on ban after this. Yeah, I'm going to set the Fortnite on ban right now. I'll be right back. I think I misspelled it. Hold up. I think I misspelled Fortnite. Yeah, I did. I forgot the T. I'll put a couple variations of it in there. Where's my mods at, guys? Seriously. You have guys just making fun of my weight, like, openly in the chat. My mods are doing nothing. Ban Angry Tracker, dude. Like, real talk, mods, you gotta do a better job. If you're not gonna sit or watch the chat, please let me know so I can just demod you. So I don't have the idea that I have more mods than I do.
I mean, how do I apply for a Cash App card? And you get that, like, in a store or something?
There's 6 mods in the chat. It really is. I'm removing all my mods here. Because my mods are not paying a fucking attention. Alright, how about this? How about this? What happens if you have 2 friends, right? One friend conspires against you and works with people that are making your life a living hell. So you ostracize that friend, right? You cut him out. Then the other friend spends the rest of his days chilling with that friend, even though he knows he's working with people that are fucking with your life to the point that makes you cry in a public setting. And then that friend goes on to show that he ain't loyal to you because he won't kill somebody in a game he doesn't give a fuck about. Like the fact is, I don't like standing or moving, so I'm not gonna cook. So like,
you know, Shanny cooks using her gamer chair. Well, that's what she used to do. She's basically kind of She sucks at cooking. We all know that. We've seen Shanny cook, and she is terrible. It's almost as though she was trying to poison Rev.
And like, my body doesn't desire fruits and vegetables. Thank you.
My body doesn't
Did they catch the
desire
guy?
fruits.
I doubt they're gonna catch the guy who did the swatting. Honestly, like the detective they put on my case didn't even know what Twitch was. He didn't know what Twitch was. He didn't know what live streaming was.
I'll be right back.
So like, I had to sit there and explain to him what Twitch and live streaming and everything else was, and I had to, and then like I basically had to feed him like all the information I knew. And it's like, I don't think it's gonna be that. I think what's gonna end up happening is it's gonna be a cold case. I want to get back to enjoying video games and playing them for fun. And not worrying about playing something because it's going to get me the most views or have the most audience interaction and shit like that. So I can play games I actually enjoy in my free time. Bayless, I'm eating healthy right now, dude. How about you quit being so judgmental? You say another word like that, you get banned from this channel, please. Keep in mind, I do not joke around. I do not giggle. I do not try to have fun. I do not try to laugh. So please say something constructive and don't try to joke around with me. Dude, people that watch those hate channels have something wrong with them. They really do. And I know people could probably spin that like, well, all the videos on the hate channels is your content, Wings. There's a difference between, me giving a reaction to something, which is my honest reaction, and people that go looking for that content versus it just happening naturally. Mods, can you get rid of the guys that are wanting to quote negative stuff about me? Why are we timing people out? Someone's timing out people. I have no idea. Who's timing out people? Alright, who's timing people out? Alright, I'm going to start removing moderation powers if we keep timing out people for no reason. Insulting my gaming skills.
You're right. I mean, dude. All it is just her ego. Her ego is why she sucks at cooking. Because of her ego won't let her think of anything other than herself. She thinks she is a powerful one.
The permaban. Period. I don't care if they're a subscriber, a mod, or anything. If they ever say anything about my gaming skill, please just ban them. I had 600, I had almost 700 on the COD fucking remastered, man. Like, I hate Call of Duty. I fucking hate it. That shit fucking ruined my life. Oh, look here. Look. Listen. Troll channels. I'm not worried about your subreddits. The reason I'm not worried about your subreddits is your community is toxic as fuck. You want to claim I'm all these things, but what you're really doing is mirroring your own personalities onto me. I don't have to worry about Discords, subreddits, or troll channels. Do you know why?
I got it.
Because
I got it. I just wasn't sure.
There's always one person that takes it too far.
Also got me a Capri Sun.
And that one person taking it too far gives me an alleyway to remove you. So when you create toxic community...
Oh, I think I got it. I just need to show the barcode. Also, I got me a Capri Sun,
Communities, you attract toxic people and toxic
I think I might need to get some more
things.
Tomorrow.
Look around the people that you associate with. That's who you are. That's why I'm not worried about you creating other subreddits, Discords, or anything of that nature. Because eventually somebody's going to come into my chat and go, big ups Hoodlums or Slav Father, and let me know that that channel even exists. And they're at my mercy at that point. Because what you're
figured it out.
Doing, I'm protected by law. By the
wow. And to think, yeah, Wings, yeah, he is pretty smug when it comes to this type of shit. But then again, I wouldn't expect anything less from this Walrus?
The way, ban Voidsy from my chat, please. He come into my chat not using his microphone. I'm just sick of people just coming here to fucking throw my fucking rank, KD. Like, it's serious. It's annoying. He's giving content to what? Like this is the reason I'm banning all those fucking channels.
Good, report him, copyright strike him.
I am. I'm taking all the channels out because I'm so sick of people like doing this. It's like the problem is they try to manufacture like troll content by fucking with me. That guy just donated.
If only Wings knew that the trolls are his only form of income.
He's got a police case coming for him. He makes a YouTube channel stealing my content. I can sue him for that, for basically taking money out my pocket. That dude's going to jail. Doesn't matter if he lives by me or not.
You're going to jail. Physical jail.
I have his YouTube account. I have his real name. I have his email address. I have videos of him admitting to doing this. The dude's out here fishing to try to get a hate channel to make money off of me.
You're going to jail. Physical jail.
I have right in here right now is pretty trustworthy. They're just not very good at moderating. Nobody in a full fucking team. All right, we're dropping Ace. Sorry, Ace, but like a random roll would be better than you in rank, dude, right now. It's not always someone else's fault. Man, fuck you. Like, seriously. You don't know how fucking hard this game is. You don't know how fucking hard this game is. You go in these situations we're in right now, you get...
Exactly. Ego is based... And you know what, Carrie? That's something we all see. I mean, that's a common denominator, is that with all these lolcows, that's one of the biggest common denominators when it comes to the lolcows, is narcissism. A sense of entitlement. They think they're owed compensation for being a laughingstock. Yeah.
You get fucking 0-6. Alright, ban these guys, dude.
Ban these guys.
Jimmy Valmer, just get banned, Jimmy Valmer. Like, why does everybody gotta fuck with me all the time? Like, 24 goddamn 7. 24 goddamn 7 I get fucked with. The fact is, we shouldn't be bringing Ace and Luckbox into ranked at this point. Neither one of them are ready for ranked.
Felt pretty good last night.
Yeah, but you used the two easiest characters in the game, man. Like, you should be doing twice as good as you're using. Right, but you should be doing twice as what you're doing with those characters. It's just so frustrating, man, to have people that just fuck with you over and over and over and over and over and over. It doesn't matter, Jaquan. The troll channels have already killed my YouTube channel. I'm rocking Twitch until I get somewhere in life where either Twitch dies or I lose the weight and get another job. It's like right there, RB.
Like I said, Wings doesn't understand that trolls are basically the only ones putting food on his table. I mean, most of the people that donate to him are trolls. Most of the people that donate to Wings' channel are all troll channels. So he should be grateful that some of the trolls actually care about his livelihood. Or they show sympathy for the treatment of his wife and the pets.
Why the fuck do you do this shit, dude? You get banned every goddamn week. You come in here and you troll again. Matter of fact, RB Perk, you're banned for permanent now. Even if you get unbanned, you're getting banned on site from here on out. Go to fuck on. I don't smile, man. I got nothing to smile about in life. I'm miserable, dude. I'm literally miserable. I can't sleep. I vomit. I vomited twice yesterday from just fucking my sub count. I don't really want to play video games, but like this is all I do for a living, and if I don't play video games and I'm not streaming, I'm fucking stressing.
10 seconds.
The fact that he keeps saying that he doesn't want to play video games anymore, but he has to. I mean, if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. It's plain and simple. Just turn off the game. Turn off the computer. Reassess your life. Get out. Get some fresh air. Take a walk. Do anything. But of course, Wings is one. It's so. Wings has his head so far up his ass, you can see the shit in his nose. You can see the shit in the back of his ears.
Yeah, I lost 70 subs today. What was that? What was that?
Listen.
Where's my mods at, dude? How many mods I got in here right now?
Protect the biohazard container. Secure the room.
I got over 10 mods in here, and you guys are still letting troll things on with a stagger. What? It's pissing me off, man. It really is. Alright, whatever, I'm done. Ban Big Sin 76, please. Big Sin, you don't even know how to fucking play this game. You want to criticize me? Go to fuck on. I would stop streaming right now, but I don't have anything else to do. My life's going nowhere.
Exactly, and same with Shani. Same with Shani. Most of the people that compliment her on in her chats or give her praise are just trolls fucking with her. And that's the thing, is that she is in a Shani too. She is in a phase where she'll either pretend that she'll listen to the trolls, or she does listen to the trolls in a vain attempt that someone with half a brain is going to make all her problems go away in an instant.
I was so happy 3 years ago. But 3 years ago, I didn't have the entire world against me. I didn't have an army of fucking haters spawn out from nowhere. I didn't have people spending every goddamn second of their life hating on me. I didn't have people trying to get me killed. I didn't have... All I did was lay around and fucking watch YouTube videos. And since I tried to better my life, people decided to fuck with me. Instead of pointing at me and like, look, fat guy, you should be happy where you're at, which I'm not. I hate streaming. I hate everything about it. I don't like the abuse. The only thing that I do this for is because it's the only thing I can do right now that makes this kind of money. That's it. And I've been honest with you from day one about that. Like, I much prefer doing YouTube videos because, one, I get to put out what I want to put out, and not so it's a representation of my personality. So you don't get to see the person behind it. Dayton, there's probably about 5 people on YouTube that gets hated more than me at this point.
There are a lot of people that get hated on YouTube. There are people that have had so much hate on this channel, on this platform. I mean, Wings is one of the people. There's Shani. There's G-Man. There's Von Helton. There's Adrastia. There's Wings. There's Dayton Hypernova. But most of his shit is usually on Facebook. So yeah, a lot of people. There are so many people that get hated. But the thing is, the reason why they're getting so much hate is because they do irreprehensible shit. They do a lot of disgusting shit that would cause harm to a person's livelihood. And what's bad about, and what's disgusting is that they don't give two fucks about the other person's feeling. As long as they're satisfied. I don't know anymore.
And that's just before, and that's based sheer off volume. Like if you went from like amount of viewers and relevancy per hate, I'm easily the winner. Easily the winner.
You're not the only one.
Like even Darkside Phil's hate is just all fun shit. My downfalls, man. I get mad at video.
You don't know who Wings of Redemption is? You don't know who Wings of Redemption? Oh boy. I think the thing is with Wings of Redemption, if you missed that segment where PKA were talking with Mr. Medicare, who used to be a popular reaction channel, one of those analyst channels. Wings of Redemption used to be a figurehead in the early days of the Call of Duty community. He was a pioneer in that regard. And what he did, I mean, basically made a lot of money back when Call of Duty was at its early stage. Doing commentary on the early Call of Duty shit. And then things teetered out of control, and I guess he kind of fizzled out, and now is at his wit's end.
Video games, but somehow between me getting mad at video games makes me a bad person, right? Like, I don't understand that. Point out one thing you've ever seen me do in real life.
I understand, Widow. I understand. Gotta make that money. We all gotta make that money somehow. We all gotta make that money. And work schedules, I mean, like I usually, I feel like I'm doing the late shift myself, just doing these streams at 9. It feels like I'm doing late shift. It feels like I'm doing late shifts on Fridays, but I gotta make sure I keep a good flow. Because there are people that do, because I like to do these streams whenever nobody else is doing streams. Because it makes it easier for me. I mean, there are some night owls out there. But,
that makes me a bad person. Off of video games. Hard working boy. I've worked harder than you've ever worked in your fucking life. I used to work 6/12s for 5 years in a goddamn row. Running jackhammers, cleaning inlets, fucking cleaning pits with respirators and full silver coat on, undoing silicone hoppers, I worked harder than you probably ever worked in your fucking life. The job was so fucking hard, I got so strong without even working out that I could take a 20-pound sledgehammer and hold it out by the bottom of the handle.
Damn. Hot damn. Dude, I've heard. So that explains how he keeps punching holes in his wall. I mean, dude, that rage.
75-pound slag poles where you had to pick a 100-pound piece of slag up. And the only thing you got was the leverage bar to help you. You had to know chemistry. You had to know how to work a heavy crane. Don't come at me with this hard work shit. And this job is harder than that job. I can't do that other job again physically, but that's because that's because I'm in worse shape of my life. Because I'm in the worst shape of my life. But waking up every day and being creative is harder than going to work and doing what you're told.
I beg to differ. It depends on whether you're or not you're in the right mindset. But this guy, you gotta learn how to want it. Being creative, it takes a lot more effort to put together creative shit. And there are gonna be a lot of roadblocks. And you gotta move past that shit. It depends on whether or not you feel comfortable, but you gotta get out of that comfort zone. I try that all the time.
I've worked every day of my life from age 16. I mean, I can't say every day. That's not a fair assessment, because there was a 3-year period where I didn't do shit. But I was manically depressed during that period, and that was mainly from like.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing, Widow. That is the thing, Widow. He his ego. It's all about the ego, right? And that's one of the things I've seen with Wings is that he is so entrenched in this self-deprecation that he can't even look past his own shit.
Different things in life going on at the same time, and like I know there's worse life waiting out there for me.
But
Golden Prodigy. Yes, motherfucker. Has my videos changed? Have you seen anything that, oh, I'm not getting a surgery?
I'm not getting the surgery.
Seriously, quit fucking asking. It takes time. It's not something that happens. You don't go like, I think I'm going to have somebody cut my stomach out today, and it just happens. It doesn't. You got to go to preliminaries. You got to set up. You got to make calls. You got to sign papers. There's a whole bunch of things. I'm still waiting on my passport. I can't even start the process until midway through April.
Oh, damn. How could I forget about the passport story? I just watched the explanation that the folks of PKA were explained to Medicare when he was about to do his stream. Not his stream, his video on Wings. I mean, this guy, Wings of Redemption, he has a whole number of excuses why he doesn't do these things. 1 minute he's saying that he has to have his grandmother take him. God rest his soul. It's the lack of constitution. It's the lack of motivation. And it's the lack of worth. Self-worth. And when it comes to the fact that he is also known to be a pathological liar, and that he is extremely narcissistic, I always have to ask myself, what made him this way? What is the attraction? And what keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Wings of Redemption.
Can't even start the process. I filed for my passport February 27th. 26th. February 26th. It takes 6 weeks for it to get here. 4 to 6 weeks. Alright? So, like, at the earliest I'll get it is like April. Last week of March or first week of April. The latest.
I know, Solus. I know about medical. I unsubscribed to his shit. But I'll keep an eye out on
I'll get it is middle April, right before my birthday. I'm probably going to go to Mexico earlier than 6 weeks. Because, like, I've lost faith in my ability to lose weight. I'm still trying, but it is what it is, dude. I don't want my passport extradited. I'm in no rush to get this surgery. I'm scared to death of it. I don't need weight loss plans, dude.
he doesn't need weight loss. He doesn't need weight loss. That sounds like something Shanny would say, right?
Like I said, if you want to help me lose weight, show up at my door with your shit.
And a lot of... Hold on, let me pause. Because, Kyle tried his damnedest to help Wings lose all that weight. Kyle and had to turn his life around. Had to remodel his own shower. Kyle had to remodel his own fucking shower. Because he was going to have Wings stay with him. And he was going to have Wings stay with him, you know, for a month to get him in shape. And I know it's kind of fucked up that they wanted to, like, make a buck out of this, but you have to understand with Wings is that it's complicated with Wings is that he's a coward. He's nothing more than a coward. Wings is not a normal person, if you think about it. I would liken Wings to what I would liken to other lolcows. People like Shanny, people like Bear Adrastia, Von Helton, G-Man, Rev, Chris Chan, DSP, is that he is literally an oversized infant. He's an oversized baby. That's what I'd say about Wings, is that he is nothing more than an adult baby. And I'm not saying that in like a BDSM thing. I mean, he is an adult infant. He wants someone else to change his diapers for him.
Other than that, just don't talk about it. Like, seriously, what do I do that makes me such a bad person? Why no friends? Because I live in a house. I've sat in this house for 11 years now. For most part. I don't have time for friends. I stream, sleep, do what I gotta do. I yell at my fans. Ooh, I yell at people on the internet. Even if you take that into account, yelling at people on the internet. How is me going like, you suck at this game, you shouldn't play this? How is that more toxic than somebody out there screaming hate speech against other people? How?
Because your fans expect you to improve. Because when it comes to having a fan base, they want something out of it. They want to see. They want to get their money's worth, right? We all gotta want to get our money's worth. I mean, it's kind of like a two-way mirror. I suck at analogies, and that's probably because I'm a bit tired, but I trudge on. Because I love you guys. I love you. And maybe the music is a bit distracting, but I'm just going to pause it for right now. The fans pay to see something. They want to get their money's worth. And yes, there are going to be people that will cash in on making the light of a bad situation. People who, reaction channels, troll channels, compilations, you name it. Everybody loves a good dumpster fire. And that's basically why trolls keep coming onto Wings' streams. It's because they want to see a train wreck. They get satisfaction from watching a man suffer, from watching a man so defeated that he resorts to self-deprecation, hoping that someone with half a brain is going to give a fuck. The whole pity party angle was is basically his only coping mechanism for his poor mundane existence. He is upset that people are only giving him money just to see him fail, and not for what he does, not for the gameplay, but because they like to see a reaction. And Wings doesn't see that. Wings doesn't see the fact that people only want a reaction from him. Or at least he does. Actually, no, scratch that. Wings is aware. Wings is self-aware enough. Wings is self-aware enough that the trolls are his only form of income. Sorry, I kind of was out of it. But again, like I said, Wings knows that the trolls are his only source of income. He knows that they're going to pay money just to see him fail. And he doesn't like that. He doesn't like the fact that people are only mocking him, are paying just to mock him. He says that he's tired of playing video games just to fail. He says that he can't take it anymore. He can't continue on, but he has to. I mean, it wouldn't hurt just to take a walk and reevaluate your life. I mean,
any PC game, every person in the lobby is more toxic than I am. I'm fucking fatigued, I'm tired, I'm sleepy, my eyes are burning, I'm frustrated, and I can't go to sleep.
Oh, thank you, Widow Son.
Why would you ever default on a bank loan? Some people don't. Some people sign bad loans. They do. I did. I signed a bank loan so my.
And that's one of the things. And that is one of the things that I find endearing about Crazy Lokes. And what about Cobes, Widow Son? I mean, as much as people like to fuck with Cobes, as much as people like to fuck with Cobes, as much as people like laughing at him, you can see that with Cobes, he is into it. He knows what's up. And he doesn't give a fuck if people are making fun of him. As a matter of fact, he knows that nobody actually hates him. They just laugh at his antics, and he knows that. He is self-aware enough to know that people react to him. And he acknowledges that. Because he is into it. He is in on it as well.
For my brother to get a truck, knowing that he made $3,000 or $4,000 a month, and he could swing a $300 truck payment. Didn't foresee him getting into crack cocaine though. Woody said I was a bad person. You know how many times Woody's met me? Like 3. Woody was not my friend. Woody was a guy I did a podcast with for the most part. We were friends for a while, but we didn't play games together. We didn't do stuff together. We rarely talked to each other. I think I talked to Woody on the phone probably about 5 times in my life. Kyle doesn't know me at all. All Kyle does is look into the windows that I give him and report the information he sees back badly. God, quit asking me about drama, dude. I know why people hate me, and like I can't change their mind, so there's no use to talk about it. Am I pooping good? Kinda.
Yeah. That's one of the things. Hold on. I'm gonna look at. I know. Am I pooping good? Kinda. I mean.
One friendly remaining.
Oh, come on, Doc. Before you kill me, let me at least put the walls up.
I mean, just listening to Wings mope about how people are mope about the same overused jokes, it kind of bores you, and it kind of is brain numbing just to hear him cry and complain about how, oh, his life is so terrible and all that shit. I just want to see some rage.
This is why I don't play Rainbow on stream anymore.
This is why I don't play Rainbow on stream.
It's not fun. You think this content's fun? When, like, I've literally been team killed probably 10,000 times.
Look here! Listen!
Buck, don't do it. Money's not real, Buck. There's no use to team kill me. See the other 2 guys team kill me, they ain't get shit either.
If you...
Whatever.
Go, Dokeby. Open that call.
Oh, come on!
God.
And that's basically... And that's the thing with Wings, is that most of the people only pay to see him suffer. Just to see him fail. Would I be amiss to say that he's a failure at life? Or that he's a failure of a human? No. Not really, because he has the power to change his life around. It's just chooses not to. Because it's too much work for him. Like I said, Wings of Redemption is an oversized infant.
But like what it is like a lot of newer players. I'd enjoy the stream much more if I didn't have to get team killed every round.
Nice going, team killing fucktard. I'm sorry, that's funny.
Bandit has a battery.
I hate Call of Duty.
Again, you team killed me because people offer people money to team kill me. It's a way to get me to stop playing Siege. Because I enjoy Siege, and they don't want to see me have any kind of enjoyment in my life.
And defuse.
Hey. Yeah. Actually, I just started back up.
God damn it, shot from behind?
Dude, he's playing competitive games. Of course he's going to end up getting sniped by more experienced players because these games are extremely competitive and hard to maneuver. And I highly doubt that Wings will find any enjoyment in playing Animal Crossing, even if people would suggest that he play Animal Crossing. He won't.
Oh my lord, my own teammate killed me.
10 seconds to insertion.
That's why I like to do things by myself.
I've been team killed like 7 rounds in a row at this point.
Oof.
You have dropped the diffuser. The diffuser is now
Yep,
secure.
knew that was coming.
The biohazard container.
Ooh.
Op 4 located the biohazard.
Oh, come on.
Shout out to Sean Ranklin, Lord of the Wings, big up to the Victor, shout out to Zach B. Stankwit and Keemstar, most importantly, shout out to the homie Gustavo.
I'll put that there.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
10 seconds.
Alright guys, that's the stream for today. Come on. Why?
What is that?
He just team killed me. Why'd you...
Look here, listen!
Ripper, you're supposed to vent these people.
What?
What is that?
He just team killed me. Why'd you...
Look here, listen!
Oh my god, I just love that. Look here, listen! Listen!
Ripper, you're supposed to vent these people.
What?
Oh no! Oh! Oh, I fucked it up. I'm sorry. Whoa! Why?
What the fuck? What are you doing? Are you stupid?
Yeah, he is stupid. Then again, he is an idiot. This big boy.
All over Danny, yeah.
Oh!
Idiot.
Why?
Why? Alright.
Look here! Look, listen! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck that nigga. Oh, my lord.
Just can't do it. I can't keep this shit no more, man.
Sex is not... The hardest part about sex is getting girls to have sex with. The way my body is shaped, I don't really have trouble actually having, like, doggy-style sex.
Really, dude? I'm betting the sex with his wife is just angry, sloppy, sweaty, mayonnaise sex. Oh, that's an ugly image.
What I do is I just pick my stomach up and put it on their lower back.
Ew.
Look here, listen. Shout out John Ranklin. Look here, listen.
Listen.
Hey, you're carry platinum, Wings. Hey, you're a dumpster and you're carry platinum. You go back to gold. Stop getting carried on EU server ping, buddy.
Look here!
I really need to make this fucking money, man. I really want to.
I really need to make this fucking money. I really want this surgery. I just want to have a good time. Just want to have a good game. I sound like an old man dying.
To get this fucking surgery. I wanted it so fucking bad.
Richard Pepsi Banquet, listen, offline diet, surgery, real talk, automobile wreck sniffer. One more meme and I'm out.
Uh-oh. The fuck was that? Oh. Tsunami.
Oh, shit. And then it's just people just come out of the fucking woodworks and troll.
Bro, look here. Look, listen, bro. We need a bottle.
No, I'm team killing you right
Why
the
would
fuck
he
now.
want to
I
say
don't give a
something like
shit.
that?
I'm team killing you now.
I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. He hasn't seen his Willie in years. It's probably dead. I can't stop eating! I eat because I'm unhappy! It's a long road ahead. I'm dead sexy. You are crap. I'm dead sexy. You are crap. Fat bastard.
Be quiet.
Tonka donkey.
I played with you before.
It's squidgy.
Unlimited 8.
Be quiet.
I played with you before. Casual. Doesn't matter.
Vote to kick him. Ban everybody that says I got owned. Ban.
I honestly have no idea, and I don't intend on finding out.
Ban them permanently, please. I went way the fuck overboard and I didn't even realize it. Yesterday I had like 15 boneless wings. I had like 5 pork chops, 2 plates of mashed potatoes. I ate some Fruit Loops, and I also had a bag of Doritos. It's like that. I'm like, that's the day where you gain fucking weight, Jordy.
That's basically the most important meal of the day. That's called a well-balanced breakfast in Jordy's book.
And those days happen sometimes, and like in those days usually you don't, like, I didn't even feel. You clip in my channel, you get removed.
Hey, yo, Wings of Redemption, can you hear me?
No, don't do it.
I just wanted to say, you're an absolute bitch.
That's true, he is. I ain't bitch made. Well, he is bitch made.
Hey, Wings, you stupid nigga, it's me, T-Saint.
Okay. Go on.
Waiting on 2.
Yo, shout out Joe the Hammer.
Who's shouting out Joe the Hammer?
Stairs and bedroom, guys.
No shit, but just be quiet, dude.
Okay. I'm taking my mic off.
It's like just watching a juggernaut turn the corner. You're like, oh, fuck.
If my kid's growing to be gay, I'm beating the shit out of him.
Oh,
Alright. That'll make him straight. Yeah, that'll make him straight. Trust me.
Kajumon.
Yeah, Kaju.
You need more people to carry you? I'm available. Hey, if you unban me on Twitch, I'll
Again, you had us ain't you had. I caught myself. Look. Oh shit! I gotta give him the thumbnail too. Gotta give him the thumbnail.
Yeah. That's the money shot.
Just lost fucking bedroom, guys, because you guys didn't pick the right ops.
Are you being toxic right now?
Toxic gun.
People
just keep begging for your donations, bro.
Look here. Okay. A V4 pimp. It's an inline 4. Fucking illiterate bastard. Okay.
Balls on you, Jeff.
I knew stream. I knew I couldn't come to you guys and actually talk about this as reasonable people. Like you guys have like the assholes of like children sometimes.
Okay. Okay.
Why are you so? Look here. I pay $12,000 in taxes. Why don't y'all complain about that?
I paid $12,000 because you're an idiot. And I put my balls in your jaw. Balls in your jaw. Can I? It's Big Boy.
And we're live.
Apparently, unless it's Wings, who has an IQ of 62.
62.
Or is it
Yeah.
65? What did he say?
62. I never
Okay,
forget.
all right. She's confirmed it.
Keep that to yourself.
No, you put it on stream, I think.
Not if you have an IQ of 62.
It's true.
Huh.
That makes a lot of sense.
62. That's like. There's no. First of all, that's Wings was just wrong. He does not have an IQ of 62.
He is actually it's
62
higher
is-
than that.
Yeah, way higher than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If he did have an IQ of 62, he would probably not be able to tie his shoes.
Hey. In which case is he more stupid that he thinks he has an IQ of 62 and doesn't realize that that's retarded, or if he actually had an IQ of 62?
I don't know, like train wrecks. We've just been talking about a different type of train wreck being entertaining and fun to watch and brings in the views and brings in the money. This is a train wreck. Someone saying that and then acting stupid and then doing stupid shit. That's viewable.
I
need to try and find what the behavior of someone who has a 62 IQ would be like. Like how. Okay, well, on this, it classifies it as just extremely low.
I miss pre-Lexapro Wings. He was on fire. He was making money. He was raging. I'll even take God of War Wings. That was pretty good. He was putting on some
Oh, that was
quality.
recently though. That was like last week.
It might have been like Lexapro not kick in yet though. It was like 2 weeks ago, maybe. Sound right?
I thought it was last week. Yeah, I don't know. I think that a lot of him not raging is placebo effect. I think you're going to get the rage when he's properly motivated to rage, right? I do. Like recently things have been going just kind of okay, I guess. You know, I mean, he did get sent that shit today. Now maybe that'll help a little.
Sent shit. He's been his revenue has dropped. He should have tons of anxiety regarding the surgery. I think the Lexapro is genuinely working and helping.
That surgery's coming. He got checked out. He's 100% healthy. He got Trump's doctor to write him a clean bill of health. Just no issues whatsoever.
You just write those yourself.
Yeah.
You just dictate it using non-medical language.
He's positive for everything.
He said he's 100% healthy and good to go for the surgery. Which
that's good.
He's not using that as a bill of health. That's like, nothing prevents the surgery from happening as opposed to all is well.
Well, he
Right?
doesn't have the diabetes. And we all thought that he had the diabetes. I figured a man like him has a hard time peeing without dribbling all over himself. And so I imagined the inside of his underwear like lemon pop rock candy everywhere. Just little jewels of sugary, hardened urine just everywhere. And if you scraped it up and concentrated it, children everywhere would love to lick that little dipper and stick it in there.
Why is it that you think Wings doesn't pee a normal stream?
I'm sure he pees a normal stream, but
Okay.
I don't think he's able to shake it off properly.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like the girth might
The
disallow.
thick six.
No, the thick 82. his stomach, I feel like, is at this point. I feel like his
He's gonna
stomach
be
is
mad.
on his dick, right?
His belt size, Wings of Redemption's belt size is equator.
He's gonna be like, I'm a 78. Why are you exaggerating this horse shit?
Yeah, I'm always off.
Did you know? So this is one of these where they're gonna do something to his stomach, right? So he's not eating as much. Is it like weight removed and then it's for like post fact afterwards to help him with like dealing with that, right?
No weight
you know
removed.
that.
No, he straight up just can't eat as much as he used to. It's
Okay, so it's
medically
just the
induced
stomach.
discipline.
Okay. Yeah. So I know a girl in real life who's done that. It's worked really, really well for her. And she's been great with it. But I was talking to her about it actually a couple weeks ago, and she was saying, you know, one of the things that people who do this do to get around it is it's literally a physical size limitation. So you can do one of two things. You can eat basically constantly and still get past the amount because it's just basically you're eating small amounts all the time. And you can do very high liquid diets that will also allow you to take a ton of calories while still having this stomach thing. So there might, I'd be curious now because it's only discipline up to a point, right? Like all it does is limit your physical food, the physical solid food consumption. So if someone's real motivated, that I guess actually doesn't do much of anything. They're real motivated.
You can beat it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is in the chat cracking me up. He's like, cake shakes, get that man a copy of my book. Chris Christie's beaten it plenty of times.
Yeah. So I didn't realize that was news to me that you could that people would self-sabotage to the point of beating their surgical intervention for something they presumably want gone.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah. They
most people. Well, there's different ones, but like
what
some
the
of them,
success rate is.
like the I guess they tie it. Like it seems like more than half of people beat the surgery.
Yeah, those people do because all they got to do is like overeat and they swell their little
can
stomach up
stretch
to a
it,
big one
yeah.
again. Yeah, the stomach is like an asshole. It's supple, and it can stretch.
Stretchy.
Yeah, it'll fit whatever needs. It must.
Coated with wet platinum.
So can they then go in and like get that done again for like their new stomach? So they have like a series of tied off stomachs.
You can get I don't actually know how.
Like
but
a bunch of
you get it
balloon
done
animals.
multiple times.
It just gets thinner and thinner. You know.
I love listening to PKA talk about wings. I mean, it's enduring that people would be funny enough to tolerate the stupidity of this guy and his antics. I mean, I don't know anyone would ever tolerate someone like Wings of Redemption to give a fuck.
Amazing.
Oh man,
I'm learning today.
What's the name of? He's not getting lap band. He's getting gastric bypass, right?
Correctamundo. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Gastric
Because lap band is the one that has a much lower rate of success
and a much lower rate of
There's-
fatality.
There's what needs to be sent, not shit in the mail. Someone needs to send them formula for like the most delicious cake drink ever. As
Oh
like
my God.
like that would be the subtlest, like most brilliant form of torture right there.
What a cruel sabotage, Filthy. Sending him.
Or you could just sign him up for the Cookie of the Month Club. Wait, Woody signed us up for the Cookie of the Month Club one time.
That sounds cool.
I was
Cookie of the
I
month.
was furious. I was furious. I was like, this is horseshit. You literally ordered me 244 fucking.
He loved those cookies. Those cookies were outstanding. And here's a thing. Unbeknownst to me, they were really for Kitty. Kitty was helping me with my Minecraft server, and I was trying to show some appreciation. And but it turns out, like, I'm gonna make up a number. Half, 3/4 of them had some sort of nut that she'd be allergic to. So Kyle's disposal services were put into action. We plumped them up.
I definitely
It was awful.
self-regulate in part by not putting shit around that I'm gonna want when I'm late at night drinking or something.
I
like
don't buy
that. And, like,
cookies.
exactly, Kyle. That's what I'm saying. So I can see that. That's a dick move, Woody. That's a real dick.
That's like sending an alcoholic like a
Was
make
that
your
like-
own beer kit. Or
Right when,
something.
right when Taylor was starting on his lifting, like getting real involved in it, you like sent him, like signed him up for like a beer of the month, like cookie of the day, and like cake
Yeah, the
recipe.
Cookie of the day. I would have had no success. They're showing up every morning at 8.
He hires like some
And I
like,
gotta eat them quick
baker,
because they're gonna get stale.
attractive baker who comes into your house each morning and prepares you the cake of the morning or something like this. You're fucked.
God damn.
They were like gourmet cookies. They're good stuff.
They were delicious fucking cookies.
Yeah, I like to get some of those cookie of the month too.
They were all good. There wasn't a bad cookie in the bunch, and I'm like
I like these guys.
Love them. I love them, and I would get them. And look, I don't eat one cookie. Everything with me
Who
is in
does?
excess. Like
I know this stream is supposed to be about Wings, but these guys are more entertaining than Wings himself. Because these guys provide more entertainment when it comes to talking about Wings. I mean, why would anyone want to watch Wings just to see him cry and bitch about how people have ruined his life when these guys are more entertaining? Because they have more knowledge on Wings than any of us. Because they've known Wings and what he is all about.
The reason I don't buy a bag of Oreos is because I can sit and eat an entire bag of Oreos and a half of a gallon of milk while I watch a movie. Like I'll just keep topping off that glass of milk and keep dunking. I got my Oreo fork right here. I'm gonna eat them all.
Have you ever just gone ham on Oreos and then like you see yourself in the mirror afterwards and you have just the shameful remnants in your teeth of your Oreo feast? That's like the equivalent of like a heroin user's track marks. Like you have to quickly try and scrub it off and forget it. But
True, Harry. But the thing is, when it comes to people like Channy or people like Chantel or Amber Lynn, it's all about Constitution. And the fact that they refuse to take any responsibility shows that they have no Constitution. Same thing with Wings. I mean, it's obvious. When it comes to someone like Wings or someone like Channy, Constitution is out of the window. It's all about, oh, poor pity me. I can't do this. I don't have the willpower. I don't have the strength. I can't even fucking walk. I'm in pain 24/7. Yada, yada, yada. They're taking the actual people with actual chronic pain. They're basically shitting on people with actual chronic pain who can't even walk for 2 minutes.
But the taste doesn't leave, which just makes you want more Oreos.
And I know you guys aren't big drinkers, but like for me, like I like my alcohol, and I like my alcohol fairly frequently, and stuff like self-discipline and willpower is shit that disappears real quick when you're drinking. Like I really don't want that shit around, because then it's like, oh, I have a couple beers or I have a couple glasses of whiskey or something, and at the end of the night I'm like, man, I got a bit of a sweet tooth right now, and then I'm fucked because then there's like no self-regulation there at all. So it's like, yeah, I could see
that's
that
like
being.
That's the worst part of even the calories in the alcohol is at the end of the night, the decisions you make where it's like, I could eat an entire pizza, fuck it. And then the next morning you wake up and come out and you're like, you see the empty box and you're like, oh no. And I didn't even have company over at that point. Like it's just me.
I like to have a couple.
I've had those problems too. I mean, dude. Yeah, that's what you feel empty inside.
Drinks if I know I'm gonna have a good meal. Like I got some Indian food yesterday, and I got like this gigantic sampler. It came with like sausages and like lamb sausage and wings and little chicken bites and like 2 kinds of curry and this huge thing of rice. And the Indians make this this rice pudding that's just delicious. And I can't eat it all if I haven't had a couple of drinks in me. So I have a couple of belts of Grand Gala, and I'm good and wasted, and then I just lay waste to the whole Indian dinner.
And Kyle doesn't do 2 fingers of Grand Gala. When he says a belt, he means like a UFC championship. Of Grand Gala,
I drink. That's now like 5 fingers of.
I like these guys.
Wings is getting a lot of attention recently.
Is he?
Oh, stop.
Well, I've heard he's doing very well on Twitch.
He is.
That's good news.
Wings made a video, I want to say like 2 weeks ago, and it was about shotgun tactics. And of course, there's a new COD that just dropped, so COD people are in their peak right now. And he crushed it with the video. He talked about ambush, and it looked like he came with a bunch of like, non-COD related research that he had done. He prepared, and he made a good video. And the comments on it were overwhelmingly positive. I'm not sure, but in my head, that ties into his live streams. And he's live streaming at times that like the real kings of COD, like Clayster or whatever, are not live streaming. So oftentimes he's the #1 guy. Like you go to Call of Duty, and Wings is the top most viewed choice. And that's like 1,100, 1,500 people, which is not like, Syndicate numbers, but it's not nothing.
That's
right.
Yeah, you make a living doing that. Well, that's good for him. I'm glad to hear it.
So, but he's been having a hard time lately too. Like if you play pubs, especially in COD, people are gonna fuck with you. That's like the nature of playing pubs with COD. And Wings was never wired to really handle that well, and he's been going wild and breaking into. He's got really upset and the whole 9 yards.
What's he doing?
You're gonna sit here and pretend? Stop it! I don't want to pretend.
Yes!
Yeah, no, fuck you. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm the only guy who's seen this.
I don't know.
Everyone here has. Oh, at least I know Kyle's seen all the videos. So
Yeah,
I guess you have no opinion since you make believe didn't see this. What are we doing with this?
I thought it was better for the show if you like explained to me.
No, then you put me out there by myself.
And I was sort of sitting in for the audience while you.
Well, both of you explain it to me because I genuinely haven't seen it.
Yeah, so he's a freak. Yeah. Well, he's smashing controllers and stuff, and I keep getting linked videos of him smashing controllers over,
He's
gameplay
done that
stuff.
forever, though.
Yeah, but it's, he's smashing controllers like 4 or 5 of maybe the same controller, but he smashes it multiple times. And then today somebody linked me a clip of him. I think the title of it is "Wings has an emotional breakdown" or something like that, and it's hard to watch.
Is it a real emotional breakdown, or is it like a Twitch
I think you
hamming
need
it up
to
kind of
see
breakdown?
it. Now there's a question that's hard to answer.
Is not the question of the day.
Kyle, you think he's hamming it up? Because I thought it was real.
Looks real to me.
Anytime.
Everybody wants to watch them, but everybody's scared to say it. So I'll be the person.
You'll be the guy.
Hold on, let me show you something. Who the fuck came up with this? Who the fuck came... Fuck, I'm a tie. Can I put my balls in your jaw? Balls in your jaw. Can I? Can I? Sorry, I got that song stuck in my head.
So do you need to scroll? I'm just guessing here. I don't see it right away. Do I need to scroll down to Nerdgasms?
Yeah, I thought it was a direct link I gave you. Maybe I made a mistake.
It links to the thread for me.
Oh, my mistake.
You just don't know how to use Reddit, do you? You're not a real Redditor.
No, Kyle knows so many just deviant corners of Reddit. He knows.
Yeah, right. All right, are we queued up on the
first
cowbell
one, right?
Yeah,
I'm ready.
The cowbell one. Yes.
Ready, set, play.
Look here! Look, listen! Appearing offline does not fucking stop it. So stop giving fucking advice you know nothing about.
I haven't seen this.
You haven't?
Not this one in particular. I thought I'd seen them all.
That's it, actually.
Wow, that was anger.
Yeah, dude, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Here's the
Was that
second
real,
one.
though?
Yogurt giggle.
Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play.
Can you
This guy's gonna
please
fuck with
stop, dude? Honestly,
seen this
can you
either.
stop, Kudzo?
So the guy's standing in front of Wings, just jumping
Why
up
are
and
you
down
doing
shooting.
this to me? Real
Yeah.
talk. Why?
And
Real
Wings'
talk.
playstyle is susceptible to being messed with like that, right? Like you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
do that to Sandy Ravage because he just runs around and shoots everyone. Oh boy.
Well, Jesus. The controller took a bath. Oh man, he's over there on the wall. I honestly hadn't seen this one. He's over against the wall. He's
very upset.
Very upset.
I used to get upset when people DDoSed me, which I guess I knew it led to more. He's very upset. Yeah, I don't know if he's literally crying. I guess I knew it just led to me being an even more fun DDoS, which I guess I knew it led to more. He's very upset. Yeah, I don't know if he's literally crying. I guess I knew it just led to me being an even more fun DDoS target, but I wasn't able to fully resist it.
Yeah.
Number 3.
All right. How I can get.
All right. Yep. Ready, set, play.
How I can get in contact with these guys, I would really like to know, because like I'm seriously considering suing them, because at this point they're going to follow me around when I stream, and they're affecting my business.
Huh. That is basically a bitch move that most cows resort to. Whenever things don't go their way, their last resort is to threaten a lawsuit, or is what they refer to as a lull suit. And I'm sorry, that's not how that works, dum-dum. Take accountability for once in your life.
At this point, honestly, they're affecting my ability to make money. Appear offline doesn't work. I'm fucking offline.
I know, me too.
Contact with these
maybe
guys.
Judge Judy would have something to say about
my
this.
wife asked me, like, does he have a case? And he does, but what he doesn't have is damages. Like, I think that you can sue for damages. You know, like if he was a pizza store and I was standing in front of his doorway the whole time, costing him business, then you would have a legitimate civil suit against me. Like, I think that's a case you could win. But I don't know what damages he can prove.
Yeah,
what is he gonna
it's much
say?
harder to quantify his damages.
Well, the defending party would just say, clearly you're pulling great views and great attention to your brand by doing so. So there is no damages. This is more of a way of promoting your stream, and that's how I see it, right? Like, if I look at this, I'm like, this guy he's either really this crazy, or he's playing it like a champ and doing this for attention, which is great, right? Because that's his job. He needs to get views.
Yeah,
he needs to get the money.
You could never make this actually happen. If he were syndicate, if he were someone who was making tens of thousands of dollars per stream or something like that, and you could show a pattern of that income coming in, and then suddenly there was, say, a DDoSer who was cutting you offline and preventing you from doing your stream, and say, look, I've attempted these times, like you could show lost income, and you could even pay, and at that rate of income, you could pay a lawyer the couple $100 an hour that it costs, and then maybe file a suit if you could track the person down. And I don't know if I guess it'd be a state matter. So
but then DDoSing is like a criminal.
It's a crime.
Anyway,
yeah,
right. So. Yeah.
I remember, I forget the details of what it was, but young Woody asked my father, like, could I sue over this? He's like, yeah, you could, and you could even win. But the thing is, it's going to cost you about $5,000 to $10,000 to hire an attorney to pursue this case. Best case scenario, you're breaking even on this thing.
Worst case scenario,
while you could sue, it's a waste of your time.
Well, but then there is a chance that this kiddo who's doing this, first of all, is a minor. Second of all, isn't even living in the U.S., right? So you're going to have to sue overseas, which means you most likely will have to attend court overseas, right? Because you're going to have to testify, yada, yada, yada.
I get a passport then.
Are you guys ready for the
visa? You need to fly there, business class,
So while he's in the right, he doesn't have a good case.
No.
A fourth video.
Well,
Now,
I'm ready.
This one, I'm going to try and watch it in silence because you want to hear Wings. He's the star of this video.
Okay.
All right. So I'm queued up at 0. 3, 2, 1, play.
Can I put my balls in?
I give up.
I
don't know when I'll stream again.
I don't know if I'll stream again.
I really need to make this fucking money. I really wanted to get this fucking surgery, man. I wanted it so fucking bad. I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
Damn. I mean, yeah. This was the video I was playing earlier. The one that started it all. We just want to have a good time. Just want to have a good time. Have a good game. This is.
All I wanted to do was, I was fucking lonely. I wanted to just fucking stream and have a good time. Maybe have a good game.
honestly don't know whether to feel sorry for him or laugh at the fact that he's getting so emotional over losing a game of Call of Duty. It's
my life. I hate my life. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm just so sad and lonely.
That's so heavy.
Without
Yeah,
it,
it's really.
No
That's
pun
sad.
intended.
No.
I really didn't mean that.
Okay. So.
Oh God! What? Oh damn!
There's so many other words you could have used right there.
That's the funniest thing what he said.
God damn, Woody! He's got it. I mean, that's heavy. No pun intended.
I've been hitting him out of the park every week.
Like a fuck. That was a grand slam.
I can see why Woody is basically the leader of this group.
The crowd goes wild. They're throwing hats on the field.
But I've watched that a bunch of times now. I've watched all of these a couple of times. My emotions are all over the map. You know, like dude, I'm human, right? Like I feel for him. This is a man in pain. I don't think that's fake. I don't know where you guys are landing on it.
I think that seems fake.
It didn't seem fake to me, Kyle.
I didn't see any tears. I didn't think, but I don't think that if he were faking a cry, it would sound like that.
Mm-hmm.
Webb, do you think it sounds?
So as a fakeness connoisseur here,
where's Filthy when we need him? An expert.
What I think what's going on over here is that he's clearly in a tough situation, right? Looking at the first 3 clips, you can see he's angry. You know, he's there. He has an issue, right? And then at the end, he expresses what has actually been bothering him this entire stream. Not the fact that somebody is like jumping in front of him or whatever, but the fact that he is, not making enough money to be able to afford his real surgery, right?
And I think it's not. And
I think it's real.
It's not the surface level of someone jumping in front of him, right? He's not upset that someone disturbed his game. I think he really was lonely. And I think he was hoping that he would go online and have an experience that brought him some happiness. And instead...
That's basically how I usually feel whenever I do a stream, is that, yes, I do. We all get lonely sometimes. And maybe going online, hoping to find someone to, connect with, to give some sort of fulfillment. That's all we can strive for. But Wings does it the wrong way. He fucks every chance he gets to try and be a better person. I mean, everybody has given him solid advice on how to improve himself, but he shuts everyone out. It's the fact that he doesn't try. It's not the fact that he lies about it, it's the fact that he doesn't try. He's got to want it. He's got to want to improve himself.
Fucked with him all night long.
Everybody fucks
at least part of the night. And
Does he want that boogie surgery? I'm sorry.
That's my expectation. Yeah, he didn't define the surgery, but he's been talking about different ways of getting help with his weight for a long time. So, like, sometimes, like, when you're expecting this great thing to happen, like, you know what? I'm lonely. I'm going to hang out. This is my support system. And then your support system stabs you in the back. Like, that contrast is worse than going into it thinking, hey, when you live stream pubs, this is what happens, like I used to have that. People do that to me all the time. And one of the ways I dealt with it is I just play against subs entirely. Like what Wings is aspiring to do is play against bad players all night, get a really high KD and just be a star. You can't have that. That's not a thing that's not on the menu. You just don't.
I don't understand why. Like, I feel like if he puts more effort into it, like I watch PUBG streams and like when Grims plays.
That's why I don't stream gameplay that much. For obvious reasons, I need to have a proper capture card. I have 2 capture cards, but they're basically cheap. They're extremely cheap. they're by far the cheapest, and I got to make sure I have the best equipment, like a better capture card that can give us audio. That can even have like audio. I got to make sure I have the best shit, the best camera, everything. I got to be on top of that game. I got to be on top of the game. I got to be ahead of the curve. I got to be on top of get on the ground floor with that shit. I got to be on top of it to make sure that we have a better system. That way it don't look like shit. It don't sound like shit. And it don't play like shit.
To prevent people from getting into his lobbies, he doesn't stream the like joining in portion of it so that they can't hop into his game. Like all he's got to do is like press a button and like not show his gamer tag and the gamer tags he's playing against until he's in game with a full lobby. And then when the game ends, find a new fucking lobby. It's right. Clickety click. It's like it's 4 extra button presses per game.
I don't think that's how you do it. I think what you do is you stream on delay. Right,
but then you can't really interact with the chat.
Yeah, right.
Problem right there.
But so people join the game instantly, right? As soon as someone drops, someone takes that spot and they fuck with you. That's how they're doing it.
I have a solution though. Like, well, I've been I streamed for quite a while. I'm kind of done now. I did it for 6 months, and I streamed at no delay, like 0.2 seconds, and it was.
I gotta get on the ground floor of that shit. I mean, that's something I would like to do. That's what I want to do on my Twitch channel. Like I said, I have a Twitch channel that I rarely use. And probably because I'm not usually good at putting shit together. I mean, hopefully I think I'll try this again, hopefully tomorrow night, if no one's busy. But I'm going to see if I can test it out again. Maybe I might not need the capture card after all. Maybe I just need to like put my system in. A simple connection. But I kind of forget.
Playing PUBG, right? So first of all, what I did was I made sure my team was good. So I would play in a squad and I would get the best people in the stream on my team. So I know, okay, when I'm up against anybody, we're gonna fuck this guy up, right? Second of all, I told these kids, if you want to stream snipe me, go for it, right? But if you want to stream snipe me, go for it. I'm up for a challenge, right? And I've had people trying to stream snipe me. And so far, I've never lost a game where I'm like, yeah, that guy 100% sure was stream sniping me, where he joins the other team and tries to take me out.
I did that too. If you're going to go ahead.
So I'm guessing, because I haven't played in a while, and I don't know what the new Xbox and certainly not the PlayStation interface is like, but I'm guessing the way they're joining is, like you said, they're seeing an in-game user ID or PSN or gamer tag, and then they're joining off of that person. But it seems to me that in the settings, you can change the display above enemy characters' heads to like almost nothing, to just the rank, and you could put your camera over the kill feed.
Yeah, but what about the leaderboards? Because you would open.
Interesting, am I right? Interesting. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for tonight. I'm running this a bit, and thank you for showing up. And Carrie, thank you for donating $10 to my Cash App. It really meant so much to me. Anyway, next week I'm gonna be looking at some mukbang channels next Friday. I mean, yeah, there's that. Next Friday, I'm probably going to be looking at some mukbang channels, but don't forget to mark your calendar, because it's Sunday. As usual, I do my Mary streams on Sunday when I look at some of Adrasia's recent shit. And then I probably introduce people to Adrasia. And then I should show them some of the classic videos. Be sure to tune in for that. Mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be crazy as fuck. Or at least. Or I'm probably going to bore people to death. Because, yeah. Adrasia can be boring, but when she's lying about her family, that's when you get emotional. Get you invested. But like I said, Sunday at 9, I do my Mary stream. And next week, I'm going to be looking at some mukbang channels, probably to gross you people out. Maybe, maybe not, but anyway, if you like this content, please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and why not subscribe? Alternatively, you can check me out on, you can follow me on Twitter at rgjaime91. If you have any suggestions on what I should do or how I should improve my content, I have linked my Discord in the chat if you guys want to check it out. If you have any suggestions, again, the link is in the Discord. If you have any videos you want to send me, also in this Discord, link to the Discord is in the chat. Anyway, as I said, if you want to support me in other ways, you can donate to my PayPal, you can donate to my Cash App, or my Patreon. Links are in the description below. That's going to do it for tonight. I will see you guys. That's going to do it for tonight. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for showing up. That being said, I am Rickzilla, and I will see you in the near future.